Hello everybody and welcome back to another Sims 4 Speedbuild video. Again, this is another live streamed Twitch build and I forgot to press record again for the first probably 5 minutes while we actually got the shape of the build, but there we go. I'm sorry for doing that again, but I hope you enjoy this build. I really love this one. This is like the best build that I have done for an awful long time. So I'm pleased with it. I hope you enjoy it. It's another English style cottagey type build because I don't know, I found a really cool image, you know, that was like vague base. It massively changes from that, but that's what I based it on for the shape and having the chimneys and stuff. But apart from that, the rest of it's all pretty much freestyle. And why is there no green doors and windows that match the green paint on the roof? That it really bugs me. And I didn't want to use the dark green because I don't think it quite fit. This green, that green colour is like a shade of green that's like in my house. If you like peel back the paint, I know it sounds weird, but on the door frames that paint is so thick that you can kind of peel it off in places. If you peel it off, you kind of get that green shade. So it was obviously a colour that was used. It's just not a colour that I can easily find in The Sims 4. It's such a shame. And we even make a usable attic this time, which is awesome. And it kind of looks like a bunny, and that's how this house got its name, and it was named on the stream this time, so I didn't have to make up a name, which is amazing because I'm rubbish at making up names. But yeah, so we have this like house, so it's called Hoppington Gardens because it has amazing gardens, and it has like a little bunny shaped attic, which is really cute. So yeah, I think it works out quite well, the name. And then the only problem with having those chimneys there is it seems to mess up that bit of the roof, but there we go. You can't win it all. So yeah, this house ends up being really quite detailed and quite pretty. It's a very strange sized house, so a lot of the rooms end up being like a bit of a weird like size, and that window I don't think stays. But it might do. It might stay. But I do kind of like it. But I can't remember if I kept it or not. Looks like we did. I only streamed this yesterday as well, but there we go. So I will leave my Twitch channel in the link down below, well, in the description down below, along with the link to the download and the link to the music and everything like that we put in these videos. All gets put in the description down below, so you can, you know, enjoy this build for yourself in your game if you have the packs, you know. So to be honest, you probably have more packs than me, so there we go. Because I have a pathetic amount of the Sims stuff. And I would get more of it, but they've upped the price now, and I don't know if I will. Unless it's on a good sale. That's probably how I'll do it. If there's a good sale on soon, I might purchase a few stuff packs, because I kind of want the romantic garden one. Because I want the flowers. And I want Spa Day, because I like a lot of the build objects that came with Spa Day. But we'll just have to wait and see. Those are the 2 packs, and Dine Out. I would like Dine Out too. Those are the 3 things I would like to add to my game at the minute. Parenthood, maybe. It seems like a cool way to play the game anyway. But then I don't actually really play the game. I just build. So I don't know if it'd be worth it. But then it might add that depth that I've been looking for while playing. Who knows? It all depends. It all depends. My phone wasn't going black screen wise. So yeah, since this is like a cottage, I was like trying to go for a real cottagey feel with like all the decor on the inside as well, which is harder than it looks in The Sims 4. Because there's like not much furniture that I would class as like really cottagey and like old. Maybe it's just because I don't have a lot of the packs, but yeah, I struggled. But then when I was looking through some of the content for the packs, I was like, well, this one and this one doesn't really have any content that I'd actually use. So I didn't really want to get anything. I don't want to get packs just for the sake of getting them. Basically, I want to get packs that will actually influence the way I build. And not all of them are going to do that for me. But there we go. Enough ranting about the price and everything of packs. Let's enjoy watching the speed build. I really worked quite hard, oh dear, on getting a nice cottagey garden in this one. And the garden is actually something I'm really proud of. It looks messy it looks messy, but yet kind of put together. It's a strange thing. It actually worked out really well. But it's one of those gardens where you could imagine that it's just kind of grown itself. Maybe with a little bit of help, but not much. Which is what I was kind of going for. Yeah, they might have planted a few seeds to begin with, but they've all spread and made a wonderful looking garden. And there's no borders or anything on it, it's just kind of poof, a massive big bit of flowers. Sometimes I put borders like over the rocks and everything, and that's in the next build that will come up soon, which I didn't live stream. So it's going to be one that no one's seen yet. Well, there's pictures on my Twitter. So if you want to see little previews of my builds that maybe I didn't live stream, or if I live streamed and you missed it, there'll be previews on Twitter a lot of the time, because I like posting little pictures of what I've been building on there before they come out on YouTube. And I've just the next build is going to be the Spring Sims July challenge, which I haven't uploaded to the gallery yet. I will wait until it's going to be coming out on the channel in the next few days, because I need to make sure that I have all my videos sorted. And again, we're using the ivy. It's like one of those things, I'm really getting into using it again. And I think it really does add something to this build. It makes it look really cute. And actually, the flowers don't look so bad today. Sometimes they can look a little bit weird, but I actually like how they look in this one. But there we go. And we even add a tiny bit on the back. I was like, nah, I kind of like it without having it go all over. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how the outside of this build looks, and even the inside. It actually worked out to be a pretty cool build. And yeah, we put in a big oak tree and everything like that. Mostly because there's oak trees behind the house. What I wanted this house to feel like was you can just walk off it and walk into the parkland and everything. It doesn't have a fence, and there's just this little patch of garden where there's not any flowers or anything. Yeah, the garden just changed a little bit because I was like, maybe I'll put the big stuff in first and then the small stuff, because it was looking a little bit too, I don't know, a little bit too messy. And I know that's the point, but it was too messy. If that makes any sense. I think it's because of the flowers I used. I actually really like the ones that came with outdoor retreat, the little forest flowers. I think they work the best for what we were doing. And I was going to do a little garden patch, but then I was like, actually, this garden doesn't really have enough space. but you put in this little pond. And you can swim in it. I've tested it. You can swim in it. Or it could just be like a little decorative pond. Because I really like the fact that with Get Together, they're doing these the natural textures and everything like that. So it does mean that you can have like a cool little pond, but it's deep enough to swim in, like a fountain. So at least that's something, and we had lots of flowers around it, so it kind of looks like part of the garden, and it disguises the fact that it's such a weird, like just a shaped pool kind of thing. But yeah, it helps disguise that a little bit by adding in all of that. So yeah, that is the garden pretty much finished. We will add in like a bench and a table and chairs, but that comes at the end, I believe. Now we get into decorating. And I realise a lot of these rooms are probably too small to have these big fireplaces in, but I really wanted to have the fireplaces. So the chimneys would actually feel like they have a use. I know they're just decorative, but I can pretend, you know? It's like in all the other games, the fires actually made chimneys, but they don't in this one. Because, you know, if you have a fire, you're going to need a chimney. Otherwise, how does the stuff get out? Even a gas fire, there must be electric fires, we'll say. But even a gas fire needs to have like a chimney. So like all the gas and everything can escape. Yeah, and we a lot of this stuff ends up like it's only got a tiny little dining room which doesn't actually fit the whole family in, or wouldn't fit the whole family in, because it is quite a it's got like several bedrooms, this house, so it does end up not really, the downstairs doesn't really suit the upstairs, is what you could say. But then you could use just one of them as like a guest room or something like that, so it's not actually a used bedroom. I wanted the house to feel a little bit old and a little bit, I don't know, like the furniture doesn't always all match, and you know, it's like they collected stuff over time. They haven't decided to buy a new TV yet, so they've still got their old one. Stuff like that. In the end, yeah, I do get matching sofas, but under the chair. But I wasn't too sure about doing that because I was like, I kind of wanted to get in a funky chair, but then I was like, hang on, that colour doesn't really go with what we're going with in this room. But yeah, adding in a nice little bit of detail over here, and we have a little space for your shoes and a coat. And I wish you could change the colour of the coats without having to change the colour of the wood, because then it would actually look like it's meant to be there with the two things, instead of having two of the same coats and two of the same hats. Yeah, I was trying to scale stuff up and I realised my keyboard was once again in Japanese, so yeah, we fixed it. See, here we are adding in a little bench. See, what wasn't the last thing we did then? And a little table. So you can go sit by the pond and enjoy a sandwich, or sit at the bench and read a book, surrounded by your wonderful garden. So yeah, those two rooms changed because I'm like, I'm not going to be able to fit in the master room in that one. So it goes in here instead. And it's pretty much themed around sunflowers. And I love it. It's like, I don't know, it's such a cute room. It's really colourful. Well, colourful in a way. And I don't know, it just has such a nice feel to it. So, yeah, it's really quite cool. It's very yellow. But I kind of like that. I don't really use yellow in this game enough. but I thought it really worked well in this room. Because with the sunflowers and then this bed, you know, it works. And then over here we're having like our first, like, this is like a teenager's room, and it's like, ends up being like an artsy teenager's room. We get rid of the fireplace because I'm like, hang on, we can't actually fit anything else in here. But I want us to have a computer and everything like that. We added a nice little bit of clutter over here. Some books on the floor because she obviously doesn't have enough space to keep all of her books. So having a little bit of it, an extra bit of space, which doesn't hurt. It's a very cramped little room, but it works out quite nicely. We just have a little picture on the wall, and that's that room done. And then we go moving on to like a little toddler room. I know we don't have in all of the toddler furniture, but we don't really have the space. And the problem was, I was going to put curtains in a lot of these rooms, but then a lot of them just, the windows are in awkward places, so it doesn't really work out. And then we're having a dinosaur themed kids room. So yeah, again, because these rooms are quite small, you got a little bit of awkward space here and there, but it's okay. Getting in a few toys, and they don't actually have a toy box, but they've got a few toys to play with, so it works out quite nicely. And then it's the bathrooms, and then we have the attic to do. I nearly forget about the attic, but we do it, don't worry, because it does become like the whole point of the like the name of the house and everything, because it's so cute. And the house has been play tested, it all works. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, someone asked to see the outside, so I was just showing it off, you know, again. Because this was live stream, so there will be like differences. If I'm just building, I will just build, but if I'm live streaming, you know, I'm talking and doing all of that, so you do have a little bit more to focus on when you're live streaming. But I am enjoying it, and these builds are coming out really cool. And yeah, I don't just live stream The Sims 4, I've been doing Prison Architect, Terraria, we did some Don't Starve as well, you know. I've been playing games that didn't always work well on the channel. Hopefully they will work well in the future, because I want to play them again. And I want to play Terraria on the channel, because we haven't actually played that one yet. But there we go. We finished the build and we're into the screenshots. Unfortunately, these screenshots were taken in the evening, so the lighting is a little bit off, but it's okay. Hey, I hope you have enjoyed watching this build. If you have, please like this video. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to catch me live streaming, my Twitch channel will be in the link down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye!